Hello, welcome back to another Got to Have video. As always, the first few listings are the raw books that went for big money. The gamblers out there, the gamblers are still out there, regardless of what's going on with the economy, the stock market. Some people are still bidding big money, regardless. First up, All-Star number 8. This one is low grade, okay? Let's take a look. Pieces missing, big tears on the front covers completely separated and detached, but not split, not completely split. So that's a good thing, right? Because it is not completely split. Look at this shot here. It's water stain, there's rust stain. What is going on here? Is there restoration? Definitely water damage. There's rust. Okay, when it comes down to rusty staple, no doubt, nobody want rusty staple, okay? But do I make exception to the rule? Yes. I will make exception to the rule to the mega keys like Action 1, Detective 27, even Batman 1, Superman 1, All-Star 8 is in there, yes. I don't like it, but I would make exception. Condition complete. Cover will detach. No color touch. No piece added. There is a clean tear around 2/3 of the way down on the front cover. We saw that. Staple rusty. Yeah. Staple holes. Strong. This is about 2.5. Given the condition, I say a 1.0 is my best guess. Yes, I'm sure I just offended the seller with his grading skills. Anyone disagree with me? Raise your hand. First up, next up, not first up, next up. This one, this listing, I don't know. I don't know, folks. Okay, first of all, there's a subscription crease, okay? The description doesn't say much, okay? It's hard for me to give a grade on this one. I stared at this for a while. The color is great, present very well. I'm surprised there is no disclaimer that I am not a professional grader. The only knocks are some few minor tears and slight creases in the middle of the cover. But that being said, take a look at this picture. What is going on here? Look at that tear on the upper part of them by midpoint. What is going on there? I don't understand the layout of this page right here. And it just looks odd, as if like the centerfold is detached or something. And just look at how the page are not lined up. Okay, look like it's kind of loose. So I would have to ask more information if I was gonna bid on this book, and I would not. But anyhow, good luck to the winner. Hopefully everything works out. Hopefully it's complete. I don't know. If the centerfold is loose, this book look like maybe at best a 4-ish, and that might be generous. This one here is a nice looking hook one, okay? The good news, even though the auction ended, it is relist. So bidders out there, there's your second chance. Let's take a look. Sharp looking book. I love it. Looking nice and dark. Here we have Amazing Fantasy 15, trim 8.0, 100K. I'm pretty sure that's way too high. Raise your hand if you agree. Holy cow, I saw the price and I had to do a double take. Yikes. This is a nice looking X-Men 1 6.0 that went for over 10K, almost 11K. Now, what's odd about this book? Okay, it's nice, solid, but it's dark green, but the red is kind of faded. which I found very odd. Okay, very odd. It's a pretty book. The dark green, the red is still pretty nice, but I just find it odd that the red is kind of faded, as well as the purple. The purple and the red is faded somewhat. I think that's what hurt this book as far as a grade, because the structure of this book is a lot nicer than a 6. I'm telling you. Let's take a look. No big creases. Okay, no big creases. Let's get a better look. See, this was tiny, not even half an inch corner crease there. But look at the spine. Pretty solid, pretty tight. The book look a lot nicer, right? Look at the back. Sure, a little sun shadow doesn't hurt, but there's no tears or creases. But dang, definitely, I think the slight fading is what knocked the book down to a 6 there. Still, very sharp copy. Here's a book we don't see often at all. Action Comic 12. One of the better non-Superman starring cover. Okay, still, you still get a little picture of Superman right there, but still, I love that picture of the rocket. Pretty book. Yeah, 15K. How about this FF1 2.5? 76.89. Let's take a look. Light tan. That's the reason it went for a price, I wouldn't say low, but I think, look at this. They have rusty staple, water damage. Okay, yeah, 2.5. Regardless, still 76.89. Not cheap. This book is still insane. Still insane. Regardless what's going on with the economy or stock market. 9.4. 12,401. Yeah. Here's a book we don't see often. Spotlight 5. 9.4. Yeah. Old label goodness. 7,300. Could it be a better scan? For sure. Could have a better scan. But still, yeah. Nice looking book. Hard to tell how nice it is, right? Because, no way to tell with that kind of picture, but still, somebody didn't care. 9.4, 7,300. Every time I see this book, I'm always surprised that it can go for 5,000 or more. Every time. Because it's not a super rare book. Okay? Not a super rare book in 9.8. But yet, the price, wowza. Wowza. I think this book went for cheap. What do you think? Tale of Suspense 39, 5,499. From the Philip Hale collection. I don't mind the writing, to be honest. I don't mind it. It's a sharp looking 4.0 from the front right there, huh? Once again, hard to tell. Hard to tell the flaws with that kind of picture, but I don't see any major crease or tear. Yeah. Back cover. Once again, looking good, right? Sure, there's some tiny tears on the top edge. Good looking, solid looking 4.0. I think that's a good price. Well, I'm too lazy to use watch count, but let's assume it went for that price. This book still keep on falling, even when Venom the movie is crushing it. What's going on? 3 months ago, 6 months ago, you would expect this book to be $5,000, right? Rare doesn't matter. Remember that rarity does not mean that it can hold up the price. Look at that. You can check GPA and see. I'm not kidding. Now this one floors me on the price. Okay? Floors me. Newsstand. Is newsstand that big of a difference compared to direct for this book? Woo! Yeah. Oh, somebody tap on this one. Doesn't matter. 1.0, you know, I talk about this in many other videos, 2 other videos to be exact, because CGC would have nailed it with a 0.5. One of those discrepancy where CBCS will give books like this a 1.0. I shown, I think, 1 or 2 showcase for that had the same tears, missing pieces, and CGC would give it a 0.5. Yes. Who do you agree? As always, there's always a big lot out there. Would you pull the trigger on this one? One person did. One person said it is worth it. Spider-Man 19 to 100. Look at that. Yeah. I don't know. We're near the end. There was some cool, independent, high-grade books. Rare. Yes, extremely rare. But demand not extremely high. So the price is still high, but not extremely high. Extremely rare with extreme high demand equal extreme high prices. I think I got my point across, right? Bone. Number 1, first print. Look at that. How often do you see this on eBay or anywhere else? Rare for sure. 4,600. Here's another book that we don't see often and fairly rare in this grade. Caliber number 1, First Crow. Beautiful book. 999.95. Not expensive as always. Rarity. Without strong demand equal not strong prices. Last but not least, my favorite of the week. Heck yeah. Another golden age, another Hitler covers. When's the last time you see this cover? Dang. Look at that. Superman, look at that. How cool is that, huh? I didn't see this. I'm not sure if I would buy it, but heck, I would consider it. I would definitely check GPA and do some price research if I saw this book. I had the feeling this book sold real quickly. December 18. Yeah, I bet you it was listed and sold like rapidly, like the same day kind of thing, because I didn't see it. I didn't see it at all. Well, anyhow, that's it for this week video. Next week will be the last, the final. Got to have. Until next week, bye bye.